For Campus Advice. I'm here once again with my co-host Lauren McEwen. How are you today, Lauren?
I'm great. Did you hear about the new free chlamydia testing going on?
Yeah, I just got my test results back.
You did?
Yeah, and I'm safe.
Great.
Why don't we start with the first question, Lauren?
Dear Malik, I really like this girl in my class, but I'm kind of shy when it comes to girls. When I get to know the person, I can be a funny and nice type of person. But when I don't know how to talk to her, I always have this fear of getting played or that she might not like me or something. But I know nothing will happen if I don't talk to her. I'm also the type that lets girls come to me first, and I might start talking to them. But this girl's different. I really like her. It's not even because of her body features or anything. It's just everything. Her laugh, her words, her personality. So what can I do? Signed, Shy Guy.
Dear Shy Guy, well, first you have to build up the confidence to talk to her, no matter how long it takes. You say that you have to get to know a person first. Well, how will you get to know her if you never talk to her? Maybe first just talk to her normally, like a friend. Then, once you start to get to know each other, you can go from there. You don't have to be scared of rejection because it happens to the best of us. So just be yourself and talk to her. If she doesn't like you, there's nothing you can do about that. You can't control how other people feel, and at least you'll know that you tried. But you never know. She could easily fall for you and have the same feelings. You never know until you talk to her. Let's see what some other Westchester students have to say for Shy Guy.
I guess he should just go for it because, I mean, he doesn't have anything to lose. Like, he could just, I mean, even if she doesn't talk to him, at least then he can say he tried.
So this guy is really into this girl, but he thinks he's going to get played if he gets involved with her. So I think I would tell him to just take a chance, but don't get too involved too quickly because if he develops feelings for her too quickly and he gets his heart broken, then it's going to be really difficult for him to move on. So, I mean, just, you can't know that if she's going to play you unless you take a chance. So you got to just tell her how you feel about her and just get to know her a little bit. And if he feels like he's going to get that vibe, like she's going to play him, then move out pretty quickly.
I would say he should just go for it. I mean, he really doesn't have anything to lose. But I agree that he shouldn't get too emotionally involved. I think he should just play it safe, and as long as he does that, nothing bad will happen. I mean, he has nothing to lose, so just go for it.
That's some great advice, Westchester. Keep 'em rolling, Lauren.
Dear Malik, I'm in this group at school, and there's this new freshman girl in it who I'll call Ariel. In the beginning of the year, during our before-school practices, Ariel was okay, but she just wouldn't ever stop talking. Now that we're in the middle of the season, she's gotten worse. She backtalks the upperclassmen and tries to tell them what to do. She tries to tell the instructors what to do and talks back to them, and then worst of all, she talks about everyone in the organization. She says that she's like my sister, but then apparently she tells everyone how bad I am at what we do, how annoying I am, and how much better the organization would be if I quit. I don't want to start drama. I'm a very peaceful person, but this is really getting on my nerves. Any advice? Signed, Irritated Sophomore.
Dear Irritated Sophomore, if it is really getting on your nerves like that, she needs to know how her actions are affecting other people, especially you. She needs to be told that that is not how you act in an organization, no matter what it is. Try your best to talk to her in a non-confrontational manner and see how well that goes over with her. If she can't accept you telling her all this, then it would be best to distance yourself away from her because you don't want to be around someone like that. Maybe even try talking to the organization's leader or instructor. I'm sure they will understand how you are feeling and will be able to address the issue. Then maybe they can talk to Ariel and hopefully she will come to realize that she is in the wrong. I wonder what some other Westchester students think about Ariel. Let's see.
That you should just talk to your friend and, tell her that you liked who she was before she started talking behind people's backs and about the coach and everything, and that it's not cool to do that to people, and people will probably like her better if she was just, honest and upfront about stuff.
Well, I'm Mike, and this is Billy.
I'm Billy.
I think that the best way to handle a situation is to simply have an interaction with that person and try and stay calm and say that this is how she feels that this person was, and that now she has a bit of a big head and that she's changed. And I think that the person would probably realize the way that she's changed if she has any understanding of herself, and it probably wouldn't even go that bad, and she would probably share things of why she's acting that way and stuff like that. And here's...
Sounds good, Westchester. I think we have time for one more. Keep them rolling, Lauren.
Dear Malik, not too long ago, I went out with my best friend. We agreed that if we broke up, we'd stay friends. He treated me so well, and I really liked him, but not as much as he liked me. I didn't like things being that way, and I was still getting over an ex-boyfriend who wasn't so nice. I'm close to over him, but my best friend and I didn't talk for a while. The other day, he came up to me and made an effort to talk. We agreed that we would try to make things better like before. The hard part is, I still have feelings for him, and I know he would treat me well. I like him more than I did before. What should I do about this? Signed, More Than a Friend.
Dear More Than a Friend, maybe now you guys can give it another try. Just talk to him about how you feel now and why things turn out the way they did before last time and how it might be different now. You never know. He may feel the same way. Maybe he's not over you yet either. Communicate your feelings to him. If he feels the same way, that's great. But if not, there's no problem whatsoever. You guys can continue to be the friends that you are now and just live your lives. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll end up back together. Let's see how some other Westchester students feel about this situation.
Well, I feel like she should probably focus more on being his friend first, so that way she could have a good foundation. So that way, later on, after they, work on their friendship, if she feels like that's really what she wants to do, then she could go about doing it and telling him.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the same thing, like, just give it more time. Just give it more time. Don't just go off of her emotions, her strong emotions right now. Just wait out a little bit longer and see how he feels after a while, too.
I think that she should talk to him because clearly she has feelings for him. If you have feelings for somebody, you should tell him how you feel.
In my opinion, I think she just needs to bounce because, like, if he's showing no romantic interest in her, it's not fair to her to keep. She's putting herself through self-suffering, in my opinion.
Right. But the thing about it that's really difficult is the fact that they were friends first and they're going to be friends. Right. So I think the first thing that has to be assessed is whether or not the friendship is worth it. And if it's causing you more grief to be with him as a friend than a boyfriend, then it's not worth it.
Good advice, Westchester. Well, I think that's all we have for you today. Thanks for sending in your questions, and please continue to do so. I'm Malik Muhammad here with my co-host Lauren McEwen, and this is Ask Malik. Keep 'em rolling, Westchester.